Welcome to Tsukuba, the home of angry racing, and we are about to witness one of the longest waits for the lights to go off ever. If you look at my cursor where the pause button is and check out the time there, it is over a minute. We're up to 1:32 there, and when the race eventually begins, if you look at the clock, it says we're on 1:08. Now, during that long break, I kind of gave up thinking that we would ever start the race and got the worst reaction to the lights ever. I set off like a rat up a drain pipe to chase the cars in front, and we will skip forward a lap because it takes me that long to catch up. Get a good run through this corner and try and overtake a Polish driver with what I find an unpronounceable name, who we'll refer to as Marek. I slip down the inside, nice overtake, for which I get a penalty. Starting 10 seconds after everyone else, you get a penalty for your first overtake. Now, Marek here moves in 3 different directions to try and keep me behind. He goes right, he goes left, he comes right again, and I manage to hit the apex and just scrape the paintwork, for which I get a penalty. Now, remember that incident and compare it to some of the rage racing we see at the end, for which the bloke gets nothing, not one penalty. We're into the next lap. We're approaching the same corner. I've got another decent run. Scorpion Vocal gives lots of space. I think he's going for the cutback. I think he knows that I was going to post it down the inside. We both stay out of each other's way, and everyone is happy with that. He gives me a helpful nudge on the way out, which I think is just enough to keep me ahead of Marek, who was steaming up behind me. So we're 3.5 laps in, and I've made up 1 place. 2 laps to go. What can I do? Well, get a good run out of here, and I'm looking into the first corner to overtake. And I get this fairly wrong, fortunately not taking anyone with me. Get good enough exit to stay ahead of Marek, and the chase is back on. Back to my favourite overtaking corner. These guys both go a little bit deep. When someone goes deep, that is an opportunity to overtake. Otherwise, it is pretty hard to overtake. In this race, you need someone to make a mistake, go beyond the apex. If you watch my throttle trace, it's still flickering, but it didn't make much difference in the Subaru. I think because it had such tremendous torque, and sometimes, as it was down that straight, it functioned pretty well. Got the run. Bit of shenanigans at the front there. That's where all the wild rage racing happens later on. Absolutely glued to the car in front. 7th position. What can I do in the final lap? Knee Ice 755 is just going to go a little bit deep. Hit the apex. We come out pretty much level. I'm just ahead into the next corner. I leave him a bit of room, and he decides be better if he just held off there, for which I was much relieved. The 2 rage racers still in evidence just ahead. We'll have a look at them at the end of this lap. I chase them, hoping for another position. Anything, frankly, could happen. They both end up going really deep. I thought I might get both of them. In the end, it just turns out to be the one. I've got one last corner to see if I can get a run out before the line. I get a good run. I'm gaining. I go for the grass, and I don't pull it off. Pretty action-packed race. Now let's have a look at the rage racing. Omega is probably the aggressor here. That is just far too late to be trying to defend your line into that corner. And really, he gets a nasty tap there. Dives for the inside, thump. And now he's going to try and drive him clean off the track. No penalty there. Nothing. Nada. Here we go again. Same move. Just trying to drive him off. Doesn't work out well for him. Sees him in his mirror. Comes across too late. Doesn't care if there's someone there. This, he could maybe have lost control. Not a penalty for this anywhere. Hoofs it down the inside. You can even see his steering wheel just driving into him there. No penalty. I don't get it. And I got 1 second for exchanging paint. Anyway, he goes deep here. And I'm the beneficiary, so I didn't mind that. That is your breathtaking GT Sport daily race review for the week. Please like and subscribe if you want more.